What's up guys, Bloodshed here, bringing you the Archon Vyrs Wizard build guide for Diablo 3, patch 264 and season 16. Now in these type of series, we show you how to survive and thrive. We take you from like level 1 all the way up to level 70, speed build, recommendations, and so forth. Just a quick PSA for those of you that haven't heard, don't do the challenge rift the week of the 14th. That's this Monday, January 14th. The challenge rift is going to reset. It's going to switch over to monk. Don't complete it until after you create a seasonal character. That way you can claim your bag and get a bunch of goodies, get a nice head start. First things first, we're going to talk about Bluddshed recommendations. I'm just going to tell you exactly what I'm doing, and then I'll double back and just blab and all kinds of stuff of other things you can do. Blood is maining Wizard in season 16. Wizard main. At level 1, if I was solo or in a group, I would roll for Poxfalds. It gives you incredible area damage the entire leveling process. When there's 3 or more enemies around you, you do a 550% multiplier. It absolutely crushes. I noticed I need more help on wave clear, which is kind of funny for a wizard, and with nothing. Obviously, if you get a multiplier while leveling, use that. Unstable Scepter, right? If you're one of the lucky ones and you get this Unstable Scepter, use it. It buffs Archon to 450% damage. But these videos are for the unlucky ones, right? The ones without RNG. Use Poxfalds, and then when I hit 27, I'm just going to YOLO, spend the rest of my shards on Mantled Heal, try to get this, go for broke. I have a 1 in 2 chance. I might not get anything, but that's my game plan. If you want something that's more maybe practical or that makes more sense, save all your blood shards to level 33 and go for the Edge Sigil. It's going to give you a nice little 150 pop when you're casting Disintegrate or Ray of Frost, right? I would go with Frozen Orb if you get this. If you go this route, go with Frozen Orb. It'll pull it off your bar and just constantly throw out Frozen Orbs for you. It's pretty solid overall. Arcane Orb in general is really good with it. I didn't like Meteor too much with it without any kind of multipliers. Another side note, you can get all the Archon items before level 33, and you can level up and all, like when your friends can level you to 27, takes no time. You can get the Mantled Heal at 27, that's one of the Archon items. You can get the Swami at level 30, that's another Archon item. And you can get the Fazula, Improbable Chain, at level 33. So go to 27, roll shards, go to 30, and then go to 33. And you get all the Archon stuff really early. I did that strategy in season 12, and when I had Vyrs as the starter set, and it worked out great. I kind of overlooked Fazulas back in the day, and I always remember going, I should have just went Poxfalds because I get guaranteed wave clear with Poxfalds. And then if I have Archon and a buffed up Archon, then I'll use Archon for the Rift Guardian. I tested this, and this is what I'm going to do, but now you have the knowledge, do whatever works for you. For leveling recommendations, obviously you want to build off any legendaries that you get, but Disintegrate with the Convergence rune is one of the best. One of the best ever. When you do your GR20 clear, Entropy has a higher multiplier, so you want to use that. It's stronger, but when leveling, Convergence is great. You can also use Ray of Frost, Cold Blood for a long time. If you have resource issues for whatever reason, Ray of Frost, Cold Blood is pretty solid. But I usually go from Cold Blood, and then I switch over to Convergence, Disintegrate as soon as I get that. And right away you get Power Hungry, really powerful, 30% damage. And you just kind of stay back and just burn enemies down. If you don't know about the Vyrs set, it's basically only buffs Archon. So the 2-piece, Archon gains the effect of every rune, so you don't have to actually pick anything. You might see my armor sheet has nothing. It's because I have the Vyrs set. It gives me all of these. So you basically get all the abilities. You get the slow time, the teleport ability, and all that stuff. So you don't have to worry about that. The 4-piece, Archon also increases your attack speed, armor, and resistances. So it makes you really tanky and it lets you attack faster. Your basic combo is just a pop Archon, spam your Archon blast ability, and hold down your beam. Like you basically just push both buttons, hold down your beam, and push your arcane blast, and that's basically it. When you're not in Archon form with this particular build, I use Black Hole to group up the enemies. It's spell still, so it gives you a nice damage buff. And I hold down Entropy, and it hits pretty hard. I use this beam to kind of arc and do damage. We're kind of built like a tank because we have to sit there and take it, and deflection also helps keep us alive. we basically do that until we get back into Archon. Now we're going to have Poxfolds. I'm going to have them. So I'm going to be kicking butt, right? So if you don't have that, if you have the Edge Sigil, then make sure you swap out one of these, like maybe swap out Black Hole, because it will pull Black Hole off of your bar. Make sure to maybe just use Frozen Orb and you guys will be good to go. But if you wanted to use Meteor, you could. I'm just not particularly fond of it. If you get Twister, you can use Twister if you have the bracers that buff it. You can kill Malthael. Any difficulty, get Reaper's Wraps, craft them at the blacksmith. You can do a GR level 1, like a low level GR, just a quick drop in the bucket to get your Bane of the Powerful. Bane of the Powerful is the first legendary gem that drops every single season. So it's a nice general purpose gem, and it's really great for your GR20 clear. When you hit level 70 with Vyrs Wizard, I would not go for nothing but cooldown, man. Like nothing. There's cooldown here. I managed to get some here, but I didn't really go crazy. I don't have it everywhere. I would get cooldown everywhere. I would forego crit damage. Intelligence, nah, no intelligence. Give me cooldown. Give me Leoric's Crown in the cube with the cooldown gem. Basically, you want to get into Archon as soon as possible. That's where all your bonuses, even your 6-piece when you finally do get it, it buffs Archon mode. So it's all about cooldown and getting that Zodiac. If you're with your friends, say, please, please, please. I know you might need a Zodiac, but no one needs a Zodiac more than me. I'm desperate, man. Angiom, also really important. That would lower the cooldown of Archon when you do it. So please, please, please beg people for these items. If you're solo, I hope you get it. You can also save your shards and roll for a level 51. I know we're double backing here. I'm just really passionate about Wizard. But you could just save your bag and go for Zodiac. But still like a 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's a 1 in 13 chance. I mean, you could do it. If you count in the good ones like Mantled and Corinne and Puzzle Ring, maybe you have a 4 out of 13 to get a good one. All right, so try to get cooldown. Screw everything else. CDR. Anyways, guys, that's going to be all for me today. Make sure to follow me up above at twitch.tv/bloodshed. One more starter build to go. That's going to be Necromancer. Necromancer has like a multi-part build, so it took a little bit longer to kind of put together, but it should be ready on Monday the 13th. So yeah, don't do the challenge rift, all right? Also, and I said again, it resets on Monday when I post that video. This is the Bloodshed. Thank you for all the support. I'm out of here. Peace.